Hi, I'm Julie Uppendahl, and I want to talk to you today about mentoring, influencing the greatest change. So, the biggest question here is, what are the best influencers in a person's life? And I'm looking at two groups. I'm looking at peers. Are we more affected by people who are our own age? And a second group is the inferior or superior relationship. Are we more affected by those who have expectations on us or our expectations for them? So am I more affected by my teachers, or are my teachers more affected by me? Who is influencing who? And I want to bring this down to a level where I can compare two communities. So just a population of people who are near each other but are vastly different. And where I'm going is Anacostia in Washington, D.C. and Chevy Chase, Maryland. Now, these two cities are only 11 miles away from each other, but are vastly different. So what is influencing these people? Why is the income per capita in Anacostia around $21,000 a year, and Chevy Chase, Maryland's income per capita is $118,000 a year? Big difference. And then the unemployment rate in Anacostia is 14%, while Chevy Chase, Maryland's unemployment rate is 2.8%. So another big difference. Anacostia's school ratings are much lower. Chevy Chase's school ratings are higher. So my question is, why do communities with highly ranked schools also have high wage earners in the area, and vice versa? So going back to the two groups, is it the peers? Is it the social influence that kids have on each other? Or is it the social influence that adults have on each other? Or does it have to do with the inferior-superior relationship? Is it the expectation of the superior that influences the kids? Or do the kids' actions change the way superiors behave? Which is it? It's kind of a chicken or egg theory here. And I'm getting this from the findings of a few researchers out there. We have Judith Harris, who claims that children are more interested in mimicking their peers. So children are influenced more by their peers than by their parents. So children are adapting to their social surroundings. And then I didn't want to just focus on children. I wanted to look at the adults also. And some really great research I found was on culture shock. So adults moving to other countries and how they go through this change and finally adapt to the culture around them. So they're looking at people who are not originally their peers, but they become the only group that they have to then mesh with, and they're able to then adopt. So what I'm doing is, in my case study, I'm proposing that people are influenced more by those of the same age, and that people adapt to their culture. And I'm throwing out the idea that a superior or inferior relationship is effective, although there are some findings that it is slightly effective, but I don't think it is the best way that a mentorship could actually change a person and improve their lives. And I go more into it in my case study, of course, where I have more time. So basically, I'm proposing that the most effective mentors are in the same age group, no matter their race, status, or gender, and that people adapt to their culture. The larger the number of people, the more influential they are on that person. So I invite you to read my case study to get more information on this. Thank you.